Découvrons tous les secrets que recèle le SEADREAM One avec celui qui est en charge du confort des passagers, le directeur hôtelier.
How many passengers do you host here on the ship?
Our full capacity is 112 passengers, 56 staterooms, and 2 per cabin. Basically, it's 112. Exactly.
But I know that you have a special suits. You number 3 special suits, very famous. I can say for VIP.
Yes, we have 2 special rooms, or we call them staterooms. 315 is our owner suite, and 400 is Admiral suites. Those rooms are the biggest rooms on board. Very spacious, very elegant, stylish. Guests can even organize cocktail parties in the room if they want to. They can have dinner inside. It's perfect.
So for the activities, I can say that this ship is very special because you have so special places. For example, the golf simulator. Oh yes, that's gorgeous.
You have one of the 30 best courses available for you to play and practice your swing. So it's quite popular. We also do little promos, and we encourage guests to have like the longest drive. So whoever wins, we provide some incentives and rewards, so it becomes more interesting. So the guests compete who is the best.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what about the bicycles? Because it's the first time we found bicycles on the ship.
Yeah. We carry around 10 bicycles on each yacht, and those bikes are available in especially in ports where we can do biking. Some of the ports are too steep or they are not so good. There's not many roads, but in the places where we can offer biking, it's very popular. We do it especially in Europe. Europe is always probably the best place to bike.
Mm-hmm.
In Greece, in Croatia, in Italy, France.
Even in Greece?
Even
the
in Greece.
roads are
Yes, I mean,
correct?
there are a lot of roads that you can bike there, but you know, we suggest it to the guests who are in shape and they can handle. And it's also good for activities to keep. We support healthy living and active life. For the guests who want to be active, we have that.
But I am curious, how do you manage to take the bicycles on board the shuttle, I mean the tender?
We send them in our tender, if it's possible to send them to the pier. If the place doesn't have a pier, we can use our zodiacs, you call them dinghies.
Mm-hmm.
So we transfer those the bicycles to the shore, and they wait for you.
Okay, everything is very
One
very
thing
well
that it's
organized.
yeah. One thing that we are very good at, we are probably the best in being flexible. We try to please every guest. That's what we are good at.
And for the daily activities,
Yes.
how do you
Daily
organize?
activities, they start in the morning. We have a gym that is open from 8 o'clock, even 7 o'clock if requested. The guests, they can be active as much as they want. They can run. We have yoga lessons, which are quite popular. You can do a yoga every morning in a different port with a different view. Of course, the weather, if the weather allows us to do it outside, is very popular. And then We have also a gym that it's fully equipped, and basically anyone can find something to keep himself in shape.
Can you represent me the way you can live on board, for example, to go to the fitness club or spa and so on?
Well, a lot of guests, when they come on vacation, they try to do as less as possible. So for those who are very active and they don't want to miss anything, of course we have everything ready. We even have, some of us are also active as well, so if they need any help to help them in the gym, to assist, we also have our club director sometimes does walk a mile with a smile, which is the top of the yacht, so you can actually walk a couple of miles to just stay in shape if you want. And those are quite popular as well.
So, I want to give me an explanation, something. Even like if I was a guest,
Yes.
you have to convince me to come on the SEADREAM one and the SEADREAM yacht club, please.
Okay,
I want all the details, all the information to convince me to come here.
SEADREAM is unique. I worked for many companies before, and what I found here is this family atmosphere and people that really care. So what makes us so different and popular is that we really try to please every guest, not just some, every single guest, and we do it in a way that we show a lot of attention to the details and a lot of attention to the guest itself. We try to memorize their last name, and we call you by your last name every time we see you from day one. We try to memorize your preferences. I mean, what do you like? How do you like it? Just to give an example of how detailed we go. For example, if a guest is left-handed, we would mention this on our meetings, and the waiter that serves the food would replace the cutlery, so the guest would use his left hand for a knife, for a fork, for a spoon. That's how far we go. And once you're on board, I mean, the attention that we give to each guest is just, I never saw that anywhere else. And this system that we have on SEADREAM, it lives with the yachts. You can get training in a school, you can get training by reading, but you cannot learn this. You have to be here to live it, and then you know what type of service this is. It's living with the yachts since they were put in the water, 1984 and 1985. And once the guest is here, we own them. We go into so many details to make you happy. Let's say if you have any ideas or suggestions, or you saw something on TV that you want to do, and we would maybe find out from your wife or from your husband what do you like, and we would try to make you happy. I mean, try to do that for you. And they don't do that everywhere. The attention and that we do, the attention that we put it, and so much effort that we put into make sure everything is perfect, it's just amazing. 24.
For example, we have a cabin, and suddenly we want to be served in our cabin. Is it possible?
Well, we have not many staterooms. There are 4 Commodores on board, owner suite and the Admiral suite, that we can provide that kind of service. But we have so many areas around the ship that we try to provide. Like, for example, if we have a good weather, and for example we stay in this port until midnight or overnight, what we would like to do is set up outdoor decks if the weather permits us, and every guest would have a table with viewing the island, the stars, the moon. Yeah. So the less as possible our guests would always come to us outside of the room, unless there's really a case that we have to, in case someone is ill, or in that case we would, of course, accommodate every wish. Of course, they say rules are met. I mean, you have to follow the rules, but if there's a case that demands it, of course we will accommodate every guest.
I've seen that you try to give the best with the guest. For example, in the spa, you have some special Thailand cream and perfume, and for me it's gorgeous, it's great.
Yes, like even when you came on board, the facial the towel that we gave you, it's dipped in a lavender. And since I'm Croatian, I'm very proud that the lavender that we buy, it's a lavender oil. We buy it in Croatian island called CORSAIR, and this is dipped. The face towel is dipped in lavender oil. So when you come back from the shore, hot or cold, it's being given to you. So when you put it in your hands, you have that fresh smell of lavender.
And how do you qualify the SEADREAM one?
I mean, I've been with this company for 6 years. From the moment that I joined the company, it's very different from anything you do on board or anything you did in your life before, because it's very different. And to understand this, you have to be really good at what you do. And we really select our crew, and the ones who are here, they usually stay as long as they can. And if you do finish your career with SEADREAM, either you're gonna be your own owner or probably top manager somewhere in the future. Because what you learn here it's very unique, especially for the guests what we do. If you show up somewhere in a restaurant on land, everybody would see like, oh my God, where have you been? Because of the system that we provide here.
And have you some information to give me about, for example, the lounges you have here at the SEADREAM one? I mean, for example, what you do in the main lounge and so on.
For meal hours, of course, if we are moving, we always we have a main dining room, which is on deck 2. It's very elegant and stylish. That's where we provide our mostly dinners. If the weather is not on our side, we also provide breakfast and lunch there as well. When we are in the Caribbean or Europe, when the weather is good, all our meals we try to provide them outdoor. It's the place where you have lunch or breakfast. So we try to do a lot of things outdoor. Since we are a yacht that when we were built, as you can see, there's no many balconies that we have. But when you see it, the whole yacht is your balcony. So basically you will spend time in your room to change, to shower, and you will always come out we'll start from the top of the yacht bar, which is on deck 6, which is a bar that it's open through the day. And that's where most activities is happening. You can sit down, read a book. Balinese beds are around. There's a Balinese bed in the front. It's very, very relaxing. And plus you have the view of everything around you. And the service that we provide, you can stay there in the evening. Of course, that bar transforms from very slow and very easygoing to a bar where you can have fun. There's music. We also do DJ nights, disco nights, all kinds of activity. There's nothing that we couldn't organize basically when it comes to fun. It just depends on the guests what they are looking for. If they're looking for a place like for karaoke, then this is the area. It's called the piano bar. You can sit down. We have a pianist who will play your favorite tunes, or you can even join them to sing. We have a bar that is open as well. A library, people get together. They can stay up and sing late in the evening. Casino. It's very active. And another place that we also like to organize events is our main salon, which is right below us. That is a place also where we can put the screen down, you can watch a movie. We can also lift the screen up. We can also make a disco theme, which is much on a larger scale. The guests can use a dance floor. There's another bar that supports everything, and there's so many activities. And then the last one is the pool area, because pool also has music equipment and also has speakers. There around the pool area we can organize a nice loungy event, singing, music, live music with a band. There's really, I didn't run into anything that we couldn't really do for when it comes to activities. We did in Monaco during the Grand Prix show, we would close the pool. There could be also a dance floor, there could be also a stage, there could be a car lower down for presentations, for anything you can think of. The layout of the yacht is very easy to accommodate. So really a lot of activities.
Do you have something special for honeymoons?
Yes, we do. Well, our honeymoon package, or we even do small weddings or weddings in general. Honeymoon is something that the guests would come on board, and they don't know what's coming to them, because we keep it quiet until the evening. When they arrive to the table, we make them a heart-shaped cake, and while they're having dinner, we sneak into their room and we decorate it especially for them. And we found a nice table located somewhere romantic. We looked for a perfect night. We decorate it with rose petals and flowers, and we give them some space and time so they can really enjoy, depending of course on the location where they are. And of course through the week they are being recognized, and we try to pamper them as much as we can so that memory stays with them.
Alors
Yeah, pamper, yeah.
And it's possible to sleep on the deck?
Of course, then that evening when they arrive, we try to book them the front Balinese bed, the one you pass by, the biggest one. We isolate it with the signs, no disturb, and it's been made for them. If they request, of course, some of the honeymooners, they're like shy or not, so we try to see what they really like, and we let them sleep under the stars and enjoy the first day of wedding.
And your colleague told us that it's all the floor is also covered by rose petals.
I mean, not all the floor, but we covered as much as we can. Part of the bed. It's really huge. Of course, there's a bottle of champagne on ice with 2 glasses waiting for them with strawberries. We make 2 swans looking at each other like kissing. They're made out of towels by our housekeeping ladies, the stewardesses, and we go to a lot of details. That we just had a honeymoon couple just a week ago before they left, and they said they were in paradise.
So we told with us about entertainments, bed lounge, and the number of swimming pools.
We have one major pool, which is located on deck 3 aft. It's the one, when you come on board, that's the one that you see. It's one pool, but it's a lot of activities around it, and jacuzzi next to it. So jacuzzi and the pool in the same level.
Tell me more about the Marina platform.
Marina platform is located on deck 2. It's right below the pool. So once you come down from the pool, Marina platform lowers down in the water. And in the good weather conditions, we offer swimming activities, water sports. We have a floating island, 2 jet skis, ticos, like little sailboats, and kayaks. And also one of the most popular sports right now in the world is paddleboard, and a lot of people like to do that. Also, we have a Zodiac. They can do water skiing, so banana boat when the guests requested. A lot of activity. When we have charters, for example, when the client charters the whole yacht, they really own the yacht in that case for that particular voyage. Then we really meet daily, and we try to accommodate them with every wish or activity they have. They can have water sports as long as they want to. Of course, we provide security. We provide a couple of Zodiacs that will keep guests safe, and a crew that assists all the time.
And is it possible for VIP to rent all the ship for friends and himself for, I don't know, the time, but is it possible?
Of course, a guest, a company, our friends, they get together, they can charter the yacht for weddings, for incentives, for anything you can think of. You just want to bring, let's say, 50 of your best friends or 10 or 20 of your best friends, charter the yacht for a couple of days and party or enjoy, or you have a company that did really well this year, and you want to recognize your sales representative or your highest paying customers. You rent a yacht for that particular time, 3 to 4 days to 5 days, 10 days, you choose. And then we will provide all the equipment, stage, microphone. You can bring those clients or your guest to the stage to recognize them, to give them the rewards, or to tell them thank you for doing such a good job. We're really good at that. And charters are very popular because, I mean, you own the whole yacht for that particular voyage, and then you decide, you choose the menu, you choose the activities, you choose the ports, of course with the depending where you live, where you want to end the voyage, particular time of the year, wine voyages, wine charters. You want to go to the regions where there's a lot of wine. You want to go to the places where you want to explore, see some history, and with your friends. I mean, they're all flexible.
And do you know presently all the nationalities of the passengers and the guests?
They are all over the world. All over the world. I cannot say that I saw all of them. Mostly popular are Americans, Brazilians, French, German, Belgian, English, Australian, Scandinavian like Norway, Sweden, Denmark, you name it. We have them all. Swiss.
And the crew practice several languages on board?
Crew is our first language on board is English,
Yes.
but this crew is from all over the world. We have all the nationalities. So we have wait staff from Spain, for example, Croatians. We have French. We have German, Austrian. So when it comes to languages, there should be always someone that can assist in any language, literally.
Il est temps pour nous désormais de rendre le SEADREAM à ses passagers et de rejoindre Terre de Haut avec une des navettes du bord. Mais avant de nous éloigner définitivement, ne boudons pas le plaisir, une dernière fois, de faire le tour de ce majestueux navire avant que sa silhouette ne disparaisse le soir venu. Dans quelques heures, le navire quittera la baie pour voguer vers de nouvelles destinations authentiques, tout aussi paradisiaques et enchanteresses les unes que les autres. votre fidélité. En attendant notre prochain épisode ou votre venue dans notre archipel, suivez-nous sur les réseaux sociaux, Saintes-resa.fr ou JT des Saintes sur Facebook pour le fil de l'actualité. Journal des Saintes sur Dailymotion pour voir ou revoir nos émissions.